Here we are in my bedroom. Welcome to the world's busiest background. Fucking hell. I'm Caitlin Core. I'm super duper excited to be doing some of my poetry today. Composure. Got the giggles. And we're back. Okay, I'm gonna be serious now. I'm gonna do some poems. Enjoy.
It's cold and it's wet. Yesterday was hot. When again? I don't know yet. I hear the breeze whispering through the trees, spluttering secrets. And the bees? Pollinating insects in decline, says the BBC. The wind batters me from cheek to cheek as I beg for warmer days while my planet pleads for other ways. I start to realise the trees are dancing to the rhythm of the winds, which pushes me full force on the back to join. The little baby leaves lilt on the hiccuping breeze, dancing too because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I could get lost here. I want to get lost here. The big beasts of this world are currently locked inside. My animal friends no longer need to hide. I see little fluffy ducklings and big black crows, and the skylark in duos and trios. I take a big breath in, and for the first time I don't smell cars and their poison. I smell grass and trees, and for the first time I'm glad they make me sneeze. But I'm scared. When all this ends, will my Mother Nature be forced to disappear again? With rising heats, rising winds, rising waters, we're way past the beginning of the end. The trees, the winds, the waters and rain watch me. They ask me to rally sons, to rally daughters. They tell me they're in pain softly. I see the willow weeps as she tickles me with leaves. I apologise for my kind, for all the times we were not kind. She says she believes in her leaves. It's time to leave and let her breathe.
How do you escape love? Fall out, fall into something new, bury yourself under shades and shapes of you? Distraction, feigned emotion, or is it that feeling of resignation? 100 shades of blue. Days turn to weeks, turn to months of it could be over, it should be over. Cut them out, cut them down, rip the root out from the ground, but weeds always return. Love could be a weed, and she, at 23, has found herself to be very presently floating in her feelings. How good does it feel to be seen? It could be like this for the rest of our lives. We are magnets. We move in tandem like bubbles and blossom. The flowers drop off and then they return home. The foundation's in their bones. They change and move, they grow, but they always know where they will come back to. Cycles of peach blossom, never letting go. You could set the tree on fire, burn it to the ground, but then the remains become more beautiful and its inhabitants yearn for it more than before. They miss its touch, its smell, its hugs. Memories of the tree live on, more romanticised than before, bigger, bolder, healthier, braver. But if the tree returned, would it be that way? Let's just sit together, next to each other, saying nothing, looking out, laughing at two separate conversations, vibrations running through my arms and knees as they brush yours accidentally on purpose. Those vibrations keep me alive. 100 shades of red. I'll have this till I die. Ooh. I feel a grimace creep across my face as I'm faced with a barrage of Boris Johnson boys trying to fulfill their lonely nights, saying they know the best spot in town for brunch and flat whites. I want your intensity and passion, not your Tory smashed arrow on toast for £12, and asking if the photo of my granddad is my ex is not funny nor profound. No, Robert, you on your annual skiing trip is not you in the wild. If you were ice cream, you'd be vanilla. If you were curry, you'd be mild. Next is the Ibiza boys who love to live it up. Lads, 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 got there watching every photo but really borrowed from their dad. They say I look exotic as I face palm and sigh white people. With a chat up line that cringe, I wonder, is that even legal? Oozing heteronormativity, too much sunglasses activity just to keep their anonymity, which is kind of ironic as all I see is a tidal wave of troopers on ket in tight white jeans. Next is the really quirky guy who you wish was really flirty. Why will you not reply when you're the one who messaged hi? Definitely plans to waste my time, but I'll still compliment his jawline. I'm not bitter, I'm fine, definitely emotionally unavailable, but who wants a man that's stable? Speaking of which, moving on to the guy that's always pissed. Seems like he could be fun, but I don't plan on becoming your mum. Quite a shame really, perhaps an opportunity missed. But how many times can we say a girlfriend's not a therapist? Fuck, it's on that note I realised there's just no point in this. It's fun to pass the time, but honestly, that's it. It's time to listen to the words of legend Eartha Kitt. Is she willing to compromise in a relationship? When Eartha falls in love with the man that she sees fit, she's fallen in love with herself first. He's just lucky enough to share it. So it's on that note, I'll stay at home, save my makeup, watch a Netflix show, crown my face entirely full of vegan cheese on toast. Compromise for what? I'm happier on my own.